You know what? I'm pissed off. I'm going to tell you why. If John Dorsey was allowed to do what the fuck he wanted to do, I guarantee you John Dorsey would have fired. How do you condone getting a job and keeping a guy that went 1-31? You don't. I guarantee you wanted to fire Hugh Jackson, but Jimmy fucktard Haslam would not allow him to. Therefore, he's stuck with this goddamn 1-31 idiot who basically is the only reason we don't have Dk7 anymore. Dk7 would have flourished if they fired him, and if they hired Todd Haley as the head coach. Dk7 would have been a fucking flourished in Cleveland. He would have been he had nothing around him last year with the worst coaching staff ever. He led the league in pass attempts. If they would have just fired fucking Hugh Jackson, hired Todd Haley as the head coach, you have DeShone Kizer, who's the prototypical John Dorsey quarterback. 6'4.5", 260. He's 15 games in it. He's already got a year under his fucking belt. We wouldn't have to draft a quarterback. We have one. He's better than any one of these guys. But no, because Hugh Jackson's a fucking punk, we had to trade him. I understand we needed a cornerback, but this is a franchise quarterback. And then we have our quarterback. We would be able to have the top 4 picks and get 2 stud players without choosing a quarterback. That's what we could have done if we fired Hugh fucking Jackson. Because DeShone Kizer, whatever you guys want to say, is, believe it or not, it's a franchise quarterback, believe me. He just needs a fucking good coach. I mean, look, at quarterback room last year, Cody Kessler sucks. Kevin Hogan sucks. Who did DeShone Kizer have to lean on? Nobody! Put him in a good situation like he's in Green Bay. If they're smart, 3 years they'll push Rodgers out and give the reins over to Dk7. Him sitting behind Rodgers for 3 years, whatever, he is going to be the next elite quarterback. And I hope he is, because he's a fucking stud. And I believe Green Bay realizes that. When you have a guy with his body of work, and you're going to say, oh, he threw all these interceptions. He had 15 games in the NFL with a horrible team, horrible coach, a coach who hated him, a coach who did everything to fucking sabotage him, right? And he never threw that coach under the bus. Never. Yet he was thrown under the bus weekly by the coach. He's already played 15 games. He's built for the NFL. Strong. Good kid. They said he had accuracy problems. I seen games where he put the ball right where it needed to be. Receivers dropped the ball. Look at it as evidence last year at the end of the game. We lost because Watson or Coleman dropped the ball. DeShone Kizer is a stud. And I am pissed off. The Browns had a prototypical type fucking stud quarterback. If they fired Hugh Jackson, we could have kept him. Todd Haley be our coach. And boom, there we go. John Dorsey. I guarantee you, I think John Dorsey would have kept that. But I think John Dorsey had no choice in the thing. I think Jimmy Haslam said we got to give him 1 more year, which I don't know why. You're just ruining the inevitable. He sucks. No one wants to play for this clown. In my thinking, you fire Hugh Jackson, Todd Haley's your head coach, DeShone Kizer is going to be elite because he's not going to lead the NFL in pass attempts. Todd Haley is going to make an offense tailored to him and bring him along slowly. But instead, we got rid of a franchise quarterback. I'm telling you right now, the kid's a stud. Now, here's what I'm telling you right now. If I was the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I hate to say this, but I want him to do it because I want DeShone Kizer to come back and haunt Jimmy Haslam. I do. I like DeShone Kizer. I used to hate him. I didn't think he was any good, but I watched him and I said, this kid's a beast. I didn't hate him. I just didn't think he was a quarterback. But anyway, if I was the Steelers, I would throw a second-round draft pick to fucking Green Bay right now for DeShone Kizer. He sits behind Ben for 1 year. 1 year, with all that talent you got offensively, he will be a fucking stud. And I can't believe you morons in Pittsburgh haven't even attempted to get DeShone Kizer. Because I'm telling you right now, he would be a stud, and he would be another nail in the coffin in Cleveland. I want it to happen. I'll tell you why. Because I feel the Cleveland Browns did fucking Kizer wrong, especially Jimmy fucking Haslam. I believe these Browns fans are idiots if they don't think DeShone Kizer can play. When's the last time we had a quarterback? Oh, he had led the league in interceptions. Well, what the fuck? Half of them were tip balls. He had no receivers. God, you clowns, you Browns fans make me sick. You don't know nothing about football. DeShone Kizer's a fucking beast, and he's going to be a stud. So, DeShone, this memo goes out to you. I know you'll probably remain in Green Bay. Unless Cleveland's got a deal in place because they know Green Bay people. Hey, we'll give you a second-round draft pick, but just let Deshaun sit behind. Hey, what if Cleveland said, you know what? We're going to have Deshaun sit behind Aaron Rodgers 1 year. We're going to get him back next year. That'd be great. Let him learn behind Aaron Rodgers. But Deshaun, take it. I know you're going to do it. You will learn behind Rodgers, and you will become a fucking beast, and the Browns will be fucking... I think the Browns will get the quarterback situation figured out, but it's like having Tom Brady, you being Brady, as opposed to Peyton Manning, or, you know, because Brian Hoyer. I mean, the Browns will figure out the situation, but we had a quarterback in place. All we got to do is fire the coach. Listen, we have a quarterback in place, and we got 2 draft picks. We can pick anyone we fucking want. 2 of the top 4 fucking players we can get. But instead, we got to waste one on the quarterback now because our head coach is a fucking dick. So I hope I do. Honestly, I kind of want Deshaun Kaiser to go to Pittsburgh so he could just punk the shit out of the Browns and Jimmy Haslam. But I don't want to see him that because I hate the Steelers. But if I was the Steelers, I would try getting them. If I was the Patriots, I would try getting them. Any team that wants to win, I would try getting him. But I think Green Bay's smart enough to realize they got the diamond in the rough right now, and they got a stud. Green Bay's smart because you know what? Deshaun Kaiser, he's going to learn so much sitting behind fucking Rodgers, and he may be called upon action. And you're going to see what type of quarterback he is. He's a fucking beast. I am so pissed the Browns got rid of him. I really thought they bring in Taylor, and he could learn off Tyrod, whatever. I really wanted to see him go. What I wanted the Browns to do, keep going, get a veteran quarterback like a McCown or whatever, but play Kaiser and let him fucking develop. Get receivers around him, Jarvis Landry, get players around him so he can fucking function and he can flourish. That's what I wanted. And I thought, man, we got Jarvis Landry. That's what I thought they were doing. I really did. I said, you know what? Kaiser's gonna have a fucking chance now. And then I thought, we still have Hugh Jackson. We're fucked. We're fucked if we see a helicopter. We're fucked. But anyway, it just pissed me off. So Jimmy Haslam, you're a fucking moron. Deshaun Kaiser's gonna have an NFL career like you guys. All these people that said he ain't watch, I'm telling you. You can just see. You know how you can just feel it with players? You can just see it and feel it with Kaiser. He's a fucking stud. He's only 21 years old. Should have been in high school. He should have even been in the pros last year. Walked into the worst situation ever in NFL football history, the Cleveland Browns. And I thought he performed pretty damn good, to be honest with you, considering they had no receivers. Look at the last game against Pittsburgh. He played fucking pretty fucking good. So Deshaun's going to have a stud career. If I'm wrong, there's no way. I'll guarantee you, his GM right now be like, you know what? We thought about acquiring him. Green Bay, you'll be smart to hold on to him because you got a stud. Packer fans, you got a stud. You're going from Brett Favre to Aaron Rodgers to Kaiser. You guys are lucky motherfuckers. I'm telling you, when Kaiser gets in, you're going to fucking thank me. He's a fucking beast. He's a fucking animal. He can run. He'll run people over. He doesn't get injured either. He's just a bit. He doesn't look to run first. He looks to throw. He is a quarterback, not a quarterback. He's not a running quarterback. He's a quarterback that can run. And the Browns did not give him a shot. And it pisses me off because you know what? I'm disgusted because we gave up on a fucking stud. This guy's a prototypical AFC, and if he's an NFL quarterback, he's got the size and everything. I mean, Dorsey drafted Mahomes a twig. He had Dk7 sitting right in his eyes. But I'll guarantee you, Hugh Jackson, I really don't want. He's probably like, I don't want to coach him. Get Harry David Karen. And Dorsey probably said, you know what? We're going to bring in Travis or whatever, Tyrod Taylor. That's what he said. Probably said, fuck you. We're going to bring in Tyrod Taylor. You ain't getting your boy. That's probably what happened. He didn't want to give Hugh Jackson his boys. We got Tyrod Taylor. The bottom line is, congratulations to Deshaun Kaiser. I know you're going to be a fucking beast when you get your chance to shine in Green Bay. You're going to be a fucking stud. Green Bay's my NFC team because of Kaiser. Swear to God, I like Green Bay because of Kaiser. In fact, you know what? They're my second favorite team now. They really are. And Kaiser's going to fucking... You Packer fans are lucky. Kaiser's going to show you how fucking great he is. Cleveland, you guys dropped the ball. Pittsburgh, if you were smart, you'd even give up a first round. I'd give up a first-round pick for Kaiser. Trust me. That's how good he's going to be. That's how good he's going to be. Big Ben ain't going to last another fucking year. But don't do it. I want him in Green Bay. I want him out of the AFC. I want him in Green Bay with dominate. I want to face him 2 times a year.